Hello, Wayfarers, and welcome back to a brand new year and a new episode of Vampire the Masquerade Twilight. It's been a long time since we've played this game, and we've just spent the last half hour trying to remember what happened in the last session. So hopefully we've got ourselves caught up. Fee, if you want to take over and
Yeah,
remind us of the chaos that was the last episode.
it's been a while. So from what we've managed to piece together, last time there was speculation of a giant bat, which everyone thought
Oh,
was
yeah.
Cal's little pet bat, and it turns out it's not Cal's little pet bat. So that's both good news and bad news. Um, there was an issue with someone stalking the gang, and
Mm.
taking photos and knowing their schedules, and it was trying to find out who they were and what connection they had with Hughes. I don't think he actually figured out who it was.
No, we did.
Moses
yeah,
Gardner.
It was his
So Moses died,
brother.
Yeah.
Moses died.
and it was
His brother,
Peter, who's 57.
Late 50s
So-
with Pete Gardner.
Yeah, so he potentially just posted a head and spine to a 57-year-old man.
Oh, lovely.
We're
Fine.
good people. We're good people.
Yeah, we went to
I
his
mean, you're
work,
not
right?
people,
And
so-
yeah. He should
Yeah.
be messing with us. He should be
Yeah.
messing with us.
I don't
So yeah,
one that was recent.
he's got a PO box that he checks apparently.
Oh,
Do
that's
not
right.
take our photo without our permission.
And then I'm pretty sure it ended with Cal
Oh,
and the
right.
rattlings in the sewers. Because I'm sure I did a flight to black. And
Yeah.
then that was. Yeah. So vaguely, we've vaguely pieced together what happened last time. Obviously, if we have forgotten anything, feel free to remind us. So we will start off in this new evening with Cal. Now you were down in the sewers. You were talking to your rattlings about, I'm pretty sure about the bat.
Yeah.
And then there was a whole fade to black. And you wake up. You are surprisingly not hungry,
Okay,
like at all. So your hunger is at 0.
nice. I mean, obviously worrying, but good.
And the rattlings are nowhere to be found. There is a pile of something on the ground.
Wait, back up.
and-
What? A pile of what?
It's a lump of something. You're not entirely sure what it is at the moment. But you can definitely tell there's been a scuffle of some kind down here. You know you're still in the sewers.
Okay, that's not good. I will inspect the pile. Cal will go over and sniff at it a bit like an animal. Does it smell of organic material, or is it just pile of trash?
It's a mixture of clothing. Basically, it's like a sort of cloak over the top, and then there's like a bundle of clothes underneath. The clothes are yours, but not what you were wearing the day before. But the cloak over the top, you can tell, is from one of the rattlings.
Okay, I'm wearing different clothes now.
You're wearing nothing.
I'm naked. Okay, so Cal's nude. All right. His body would be so gross. Never really thought
I mean,
about
if
it, but it would
you
be
can
bad.
describe it if you feel like it, but it's not
It'll
necessary.
it'll be
Where's my
very-
X card?
Yeah, right, yeah. It'll be very thin in places, and like with bits just like missing, essentially, like bits of the forearm just like not like cut off, just not there, like a sculptor can just cut into the arm, it's just not there. Like muscles that you should have, just not there. And yeah, no waxy skin, no hair. I'll put the clothes back on. Are they ripped? Are they okay?
They seem to be fine, and you can. Let's see if I've got one for. Because again, I can't find my physical copies of anything right now, but that's fine. Because I can't remember the specific name of it. Here we go. Okay, if you can roll for me, probably an just a straight intelligence check for me, and you have no hunger die.
Okay. Right. One success. One success.
Okay.
Just a normal success.
Okay, so you look at these clothes and you know that they're yours. Obviously, they smell like you. You realize that they're ones that you've had in a sort of stash
Okay.
and
Yeah.
like a safe place somewhere.
Oh, so not in my normal rookery, my little hole.
No. And the fact that the cloak over the top, you know is one of the ratlings. You could probably infer from that they got them for you.
Okay. All right. It's nice of them, I suppose. So it's like clothes from when I used to hang out with them.
Yeah, like they're old, but they're not worn or anything like that.
Yeah.
You can tell they've been kind of slightly musty, but they still smell like you.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll get dressed. I'll take the cloak, I guess. Why not? Every vampire should have a cloak at some point. Yeah, he'll put it on and be like, okay. I'm not hungry, which is probably a very unusual sensation, right? To be fully satiated all the time.
Yep.
I will look about any of my little rattling cousins in the darkness lurking. Any rats?
You're
Full stop.
completely alone. There's nothing.
Okay. I'll leave a little message for the rattlings. Like thanks. What happened? I won't literally write that. They'll know like what the bit like thieves can't. I scribe some weird symbols on the wall of the sewer. Is my phone here?
Your phone is not.
Okay.
You have no phone, nothing, anything that you had the night before you no longer have on
you. Then I'm gonna get out the sewers and make my way back to my home.
Okay.
Yeah.
It takes you a good 10 minutes to find an exit. You're in a place in the sewers that you don't fully recognize. Like it feels familiar, but sometimes they all look the same. There's no discerning marks on the walls. And then when you get out, you are weirdly not too far away from the junkyard.
Oh, okay. The one that we were worried there was a werewolf at.
Well, some form of creature.
We presume, yeah, we didn't.
You
we didn't
presume
know.
it's a werewolf.
Yeah. That's worrying. There's no. I'll have like a I'll side eye the junkyard. There's no unusual activity going on.
Nope,
I
it
can
seems
say.
fairly quiet. Like, obviously, it's still in working hours, so there are people walking about and there's noises and things, but there's nothing you can detect that's unusual.
But yeah, what time of day is it? Or evening?
It's evening, so it's probably about 7, 8 at night.
Oh, it's
It's
quite
still
early.
it's dark outside, yeah, but it's dark.
Oh, maybe I won't go home then. I'll go to the club. Yeah, I'll go to our club.
Okay.
First, yeah.
It'll probably take you about an hour ish if you're just walking normal pace.
Yeah, he'll keep reaching down, like, you know how when you've lost your phone, like instinctually to try to call his Uber a pet, and then be like, "Ugh," every single time he forgets it. And yeah, but I'll take a long way, make sure I'm not being followed.
Okay. So it'll probably take you about closer to 2 hours to get to
Yeah, that's fine. I'll get there at like 10ish. And I'll sneak in the back like I always do. I don't go for the front.
So in the meantime, I know that obviously Reinhardt, because you obviously ripped the spine and everything out, and because you guys, I'm just trying to think how you sent it.
We popped it in a PO box that he uses.
Yeah,
You actually put it in the PO box.
we packaged it and put it in the PO box.
Yeah.
Of course you did.
We know how to package those things properly.
Oh, you just like.
Oh, I have no doubt about that. I have
You just
no
pick it
doubt
up
about
and
that.
curl the spine around.
Yep.
And then put the
Yeah,
head
make
on
it a
top.
little present with flowers in it.
No, just like a weird like human head snake.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Art Attack
Okay.
would be proud.
Yes, proud
This
is
one's for
the
you,
word.
Neil Buchanan.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think he's still alive, isn't he?
He is,
Probably.
No
he is,
idea.
he is.
He'll be
Oh,
He
horrified.
is.
Surely
He
would be,
is.
yeah.
He had
Hang
to
on.
deny being Banksy not long ago. He is alive.
Oh, that was right. Yeah, he was good. Someone thought he was Banksy.
Yeah,
as
yeah,
long
that's
as-
fine. He's still going.
Yeah, he is good.
Isn't he in a rock band now?
Oh, I hope so.
I think he
No
is.
idea.
It's him or Pat Sharp. Him or Pat Sharp is one of the two.
We need to stop talking about Neil Buchanan.
Yeah. Okay, so Reinhardt, you
Yeah.
get a message
Mhm.
from your criminal contacts because
Ah.
you do not have them doing something.
Yeah, I think
Because
I
they
had.
got you a. What were you going to say? So they're not going to spy on something or watch over something or.
I think I asked him to keep an eye on the PO box. I think. I can't remember now. I mean, that sounds like the type of thing I would do,
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
right.
and maybe try to get them to take pictures if they could.
Yeah,
Of
I
the
think you
person
did-
who came
I think you
to-
did say that. Yeah, yeah. Because we assumed they would check it in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you get a message from them to say that someone did go to the PO box and picked up the package. They took photos and they sent them to you.
Hmm.
Did you get your upgraded phone?
Yes. Yes,
Did I?
because
Yeah,
because
yeah, you
Tabitha
did.
sent him emojis.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the first
it
time,
did.
Yeah.
and you actually
Yeah,
got
and I just-
emojis.
And I just kind of didn't know what to think of the
Yeah,
whole thing.
didn't have a clue.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, so you get the pictures, and actually it's a little old lady that
Oh
has
dear. Oh dear.
gone, picked up the package and gone away with it.
Well, I mean, like,
They
we
do
are
also
assuming
say
Peter
that
is male.
They do. They have added on the bottom that people have followed her.
Okay.
And it's basically like some people are still watching around the PO box.
Okay.
And other people have followed this little old lady.
Okay. Well, piss. Didn't expect that. I'll ask him to send me the address that she goes into when, they Like when it looks like she hasn't, she's dropped the parcel off wherever she's going.
Yeah.
So, and I guess I may as well head to the club. What will my hunger be at?
Your hunger is at 1.
Is it a 1? Okay.
Yeah. Because I just assume that you all feed when you're on your way back home.
I probably look for art students.
Tabitha forgot. I'm at 2.
Yeah,
Oh.
that makes sense. Tabitha did have a weird emotional
moment
thing. Yeah, with her hunger almost.
That's every 5 minutes.
Yep. Yes, I guess I'll head to I'll do my research another night, I think. I'll have to try and find some downtime at one point to actually read through this book properly that I was given, because I've not had time to do it yet. So right now, I'm more worried about I'm not worried about the old woman walking around with a skull. I'm intrigued about a little old woman walking around with a skull.
In a box.
Yep. Skull in a box. That's not what the Lonely Island song's about. So yeah, I'm gonna head to the club. I think. Oh,
Okay.
if I can, I'd swing past that shop that I go to for all my
Ritual needs.
ritual needs, yes, and pick up some more stuff.
Just the usual.
It will be this time, excitingly, I think it's a white ribbon. Yeah, a white ribbon and a bones and feathers of a rooster.
Okay. She can easily give you a white ribbon. She does not have was it the bones or the feathers?
Bones and feathers of a rooster.
Okay, she doesn't have it of a rooster, but she can get it for you.
Okay,
So
I shall
you'd
do
have
that
to
then.
pick them up the next
That's fine.
night.
That is absolutely fine. I'm going to stroll, I think.
Just do the usual Reinhardt walk.
Yeah, just strolling, knowing that I'm better than most of the people here.
Doing the riffraff. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, they're just tools to be used every once in a while. They're not of any importance. So I'll just go on my way.
Excellent. Okay, so Lou, Tabitha, what are you guys doing when you wake up in the morning?
Wake up.
Well, in the evening.
In the evening. Wake up in the evening.
You hear drums, Lou.
Just
Tabitha's playing her drums.
Tabitha's playing the drums. I wake up just kind of like hearing the drums. Just big smile on my face. Just feeling really good about the head in the box plan. It's not had. I can't believe that happened.
Amazing.
I checked to see if I got any messages from that streamer girl.
Okay. You don't, but you do have a message.
Ooh. I checked the message.
It's from David.
That can't be right.
And it says, "Hey love, sorry long time no see. Something really weird happened. Could you maybe meet up with me sometime soon so that we can talk about this, because I'm having a really hard time knowing what's going on."
Jinkies.
As in Lou's ex that he murdered
in the
dead.
bathroom. Yeah.
Yeah, anyone watching, he's
Yeah.
dead.
This guy shouldn't be texting.
Lou fully.
Something
the spine.
doesn't seem quite right here.
Lou killed this guy and staged it like a suicide, and Lou's just gonna kind of go, well, That can't be right. A message back and just go, are you free this evening?
And you can see, when it goes like David is typing and it's like dot, 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 and it's like that for ages. And then it goes, yes. Can you meet me at my place?
Delete, delete, delete. Tap, 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 tap. Delete, delete, delete.
Sure thing. Be there soon. Oh, Tabby! And you'll walk into where you're playing the drums and just put my hands down on the skins in the way and just go, something has happened.
Things are happening all the time.
Yes.
You might need to be a little bit more specific.
Oh, something that is... I mean, I can't think of any way that this is good. So you remember that police officer I was dating, who I killed?
The last one.
The most recent one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he just texted me.
How?
I don't know, is the answer to that question. I've told him I'm going to go over to his place this evening. I don't know what's going on.
There's too much of that happening lately.
Yes, it seems
We don't know
to be...
what's going on.
There seems to be a lot of,
I've been sitting here mulling it over in my head and all the different pieces and things, and nothing seems to be making any sense.
Yep. Maybe you should get in contact with Esme and let her know that a dead person just texted. And
That's
not
a good idea.
and not us dead, but dead.
Okay. I'll text Esme. I will send her a picture of a zombie with a speech bubble. And then a shrugging thing.
Again, this is one of those where you see Esme is typing and it's like, this is one when it's tick, 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 delete, 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 delete. And then going, what?
I'll call her.
I mean, yeah, because how do you get that across in emojis? I mean,
Yeah.
if anyone could do it, Tabitha could do it.
She
to be
could.
fair.
I feel like there's too much happening here for her to focus on sending an emoji right now.
Yeah, that's fair. So yeah, if you phone Esme, it'll be Tabitha, dear. What?
I want to make sure this is you. What's our password? There's too much going on. I don't trust anything right now.
What? She's like, what has been going on since the last time I spoke to you?
Too much.
So I see.
Doesn't make any sense.
No, I'm just as confused as you are.
It's too much. Cal says we shouldn't trust things. Meet me at our place.
Okay.
That's much easier. And she hangs up.
And it's your new place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What time are you meeting, David?
I said I would come over as soon as I could, so
So he can wait.
he can wait for a bit.
Okay.
I'm gonna go and grab that gun that Reinhardt got me. Just in case.
Mhm.
And maybe we see
I'll
if
grab
we
a
can...
kitchen knife.
Sure. And maybe we go and
In her room, which is just piles of crap, she'll just start digging things out, and she'll end up taking out a pie cutter, but it's like silver, like a silver pie cutter.
Nice.
Like it
Nice.
probably should be part of like a wedding set or something.
Nice, yeah, yeah.
Amazing.
Really pretty.
Yeah, I'm gonna go find the gun, and then I'm gonna call. I'm gonna try and call Cal, but Cal, you don't have your phone on you at the moment, do you?
Apparently not, no.
Well, if you are you gonna try and phone him? Because
I'm gonna-
bearing in mind, Lou doesn't know that Cal doesn't have.
Oh, that's true. I'm gonna try and phone Cal. Yeah, that's the first person I would call. So
He does not answer, which you know is like he always answers you.
Oh,
specifically.
no. No.
Oh.
I imagine
Phone-
someone
It
else
just
is
might be
gonna
you.
answer the phone.
Someone
Yeah.
answers the phone.
Holy shit!
And they're
Security
just like,
breach.
no, and it's one of those where you just hear like this chittering noise, and then like it's tapping. And someone's like, "Speak." Why does it speak? Does it move? It moved. What is this? And then you just hear like a tap 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 tap, and they're like,
Hello.
"Speak, speak, box, speak."
Oh god,
Hello.
you phoned an angry Scottish granny. Make
No,
me
there's
fuck.
like multiple voices, and it's a bit echoey.
It's a true story.
Who's there? Who is this?
There's a voice in the box.
Answer the voice.
What does the voice want?
I want to know who you are.
We don't have names.
Okay, what are you?
Depends who's asking.
I am the voice in the box. What are you?
But we don't know who you are, voice.
I am a friend. And
Who's friend? You're not our friend. We don't know who you
I'm friend of the person who owns the box.
are. Oh, you're our friend. Oh, you're his friend. Okay. And then there's just like excited chittering going on, and it gets louder and louder.
I still really need an answer to the question, who and what am I speaking to?
We are friends of the person who owns the talking box.
You are friends of the...
But friends, maybe not. Because friends implies that he cares because they died. Allies? No.
You're on the same side. That's the most important thing.
Family? No. Well, maybe family eats each other. And there's just like talking over them when they're going, no, we're at war. And it's like, we're not at war with the one in the box, the one that owns the talking box.
I'm just gonna hang up the phone. Well, that is surreal. I'll call Reinhardt. Let's go.
No, I'll answer it.
Hi, Reinhardt, darling. So, you remember that police officer that I was dating, David, who,
Yep.
and then I killed him, and,
Oh, you said you killed him, yeah.
I said I killed him. I did kill him. I very much killed him. I drained him, and left him in the shower, made it look like he'd killed himself. So yeah, he texted me. He just texted me.
Mm-hmm.
Not quite sure what's going on. Cal
Well,
doesn't have his phone on him.
okay.
We're gonna go see Esme.
Oh,
Imagine
Joy.
they're like walking, like the two of them are walking together. She just leans over.
Have you tried phoning David back?
Oh, I texted him back. Told him I
Try-
would meet him this evening.
Why don't you try phoning him to see if it actually sounds like him?
You know, I was
Because-
honestly too weirded out to even think of that.
Yes, well. I mean, other than him coming back as, I don't even know. Would I know what, like, with my arcane kind of nonsense knowledge, occult knowledge, can a human be brought back from being fully drained? And if so, what would they come back as?
Can you do an occult roll for me?
I can certainly try. 1, 2, 3. So that's 4 but I've got 1 hunger, so I replace 1 with a hunger die.
Yep.
3 successes and a fail on the hunger die.
Okay.
It's a normal fail.
Okay. So you would know that unless someone, to be fair, if they've been drained dry, then no.
And if they hadn't been fully drained dry, oh, they would just, yeah, they would just be ill for a bit.
No, no, the human body can only lose so much blood before there's no coming back from it. You do know that there are other things that can become a dead human.
Okay.
But with just that information, you couldn't tell what.
Okay. I'll say it's highly unlikely it's David. It's more likely something is inhabiting him.
Oh, well, that's fun.
I'm not entirely sure what. I would probably need to grab some books and have a read, but there is things that can do that.
Sure. But things that also knew about me and him, that's...
I would assume if they could inhabit him, then it wouldn't be beyond the realms of possibility. They may be able to access memories. Like I said, I don't really know enough without spending some time researching it, which I don't think we're going to have. So,
well, I'll try giving him a call before heading over there. I've got the gun, just in case.
Yeah, if you got, I don't know, silver might be a good idea.
Yes.
Salt.
Sorry, I can just picture Tabitha Wayfarer.
Maybe some salt.
Tabby has the silver covered.
Okay. Some salt, maybe.
Some salt. Our kitchen is very much just for show.
Yeah.
We don't.
We should have salt.
Well,
I mean,
they'll have salt at the club. We can go to the club. They'll have salt there.
I could try and pass by a church and potentially grab some holy water. I mean, it doesn't hurt us, but I don't know if it would hurt something else. I mean, it might be worth a try, you know.
Could do.
Some things don't have an actual weakness, but have a perceived weakness to it.
Tell you, okay, tell you what, you do that. We'll sort out salt, and I might head down into the sewers and see if I can find Cal or his people, because he's not answering his phone, which is very strange, and something answered his phone.
Think that someone got Cal?
Have
they gotten him?
I have no idea, darling. I have zero clue. That's why
she starts like looking around.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
I mean, David's come back. We don't know what or who he is. Maybe, I mean, because it was it's a friend. It's a friend that's probably done something to betray us, and maybe we shouldn't be going to see Esme. Maybe Esme is the problem. Maybe does Esme have Cal?
I'm sure Esme's powerful. I'm sure Esme would be fine, and I don't think Esme would have Cal. I don't think she has any reason to take him. Look, we don't know much yet. Okay, Reinhardt, holy water would be fantastic. Tabby, if you're going to meet Esme, go meet her. Maybe see if you can grab some salt from the club or something like that on the way there or back. I'm gonna go down into the
tiny
sewers.
Packets.
They'll have salt for like
from a fast food place.
They'll have salt for like like
McDonald's salt.
salting. Like salting the rim of a glass or something like that. They'll have it. You do that. I'm gonna go into the sewers and see if I can find and check out Cal's nest down there, and regroup at the club.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Good luck.
Okay, let's do this. God.
Okay, so Lou's going where first?
Lou is going for Lou's going for the sewers.
Okay, so you're gonna try and find Cal.
I'm gonna go try and find Cal.
I will say for disclaimer purposes, Esme is severely creeped out by Cal. Not in a, oh my god, he's disgusting and I want him away from me. More as in like he's that kind of so gross it's vaguely cute kind of way, where she kind of thinks of Cal like the weird little like spider that lives in your room somewhere that eats everything else, so you just have the one. But it's massive and it's creepy and you don't actually like it, but you know it's there. That's the kind of way she feels
Like
about
that.
Cal. Tabitha probably does know this, but fully understanding her panic at the moment.
Yeah, no, everyone
Mhm.
is an issue right now.
Yeah, so that's it's more for everybody else's benefit.
Yeah.
So Lou is going to try and find Cal in the sewers.
Yes.
Tabitha is going to go meet Esme. Are you going via the club first, or are you going to meet Esme and then go to the club?
Is it quicker to go to the club and then to the meeting
Probably
place?
at this point, yeah, you're easier going to the club first. You're
Alright,
not too. If you've been walking, you're probably walking towards David's, I assume, until everything, or you were leaving your place to go to wherever you were going to meet up with David. So you're probably quicker going to the club first.
Yeah. I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Going to David's is last step on this journey.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, but at the time, that's all the information you had. So.
Yeah.
And then Reinhardt, you're going
Yeah.
via a church to get
Yeah,
holy water.
did we say we're in the center of The Hague?
Yeah,
Vaguely in the center of the Hague, yeah.
Okay,
our map.
then I'm gonna edge my bets and go for St. James the Greater Church, because guess who's on a map of The Hague looking for churches?
I
So
mean,
we go
it's like everywhere else that's
Yeah.
based, cities that are based on Christianity. There's churches on almost every street,
Oh, I'm going for
along
like
with many pubs.
I'm going for like the fanciest one, just to edge our bets. Maybe it's got the more holy water in it, you know?
Primo holy war. Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy plus.
Fair enough.
So
Triply
yeah,
holy.
I'll like find a water bottle from somewhere, like even if it's just one on top of like a bin, and just shake it out, and then go into the church and wait until the quiet moment, and either remove the cover of the font and grab some, because I know it won't hurt me.
Yeah, no, holy water doesn't affect. That's fine. I will say you do that fairly easily. It's although it's kind of fairly busy, it's not. You can easily get in and out, and nobody will notice you scooping water into a water bottle. So yeah, so you get your bottle of holy water, and then you're all convening at the club first.
Yep.
Okay. So Tabitha, you head to the club to get salt.
Yep, and she's having a chat with Charlie on the way.
Excellent.
As you do. As you do.
As
Because
you do.
because Charlie is he can help think things out a little bit. Betsy needs to chill out and stop trying to make everything like everything rose tinted glasses, because it's not okay right now. And Betsy needs to shut the fuck up, because she's just it's too sugar sweet. She needs to stop. Charlie can help me figure this out, as long as he doesn't become a Debbie Downer.
He can try. It's kind of his jam.
Yeah. I know, he always freaks me out about stuff too. Anyway, so we have the Jack the Ripper thing.
Yeah.
And we've got the something trying to come into the now through me. That stuff.
Yeah.
And then we've got these dead bodies that are missing parts, and the branded organs and things, and Club Prey, and how there's a ward there, and they're having people in there, and they're sucking out their souls and using them to do this kind of stuff. And then we have this person that's trying to get at us, at our little family. And there's this Peter and Ben who's dead, and there's all these pieces, Charlie. I don't know how they
Yeah.
go together. If we can't get them together, then we're not safe.
Oh, I don't like not being safe.
We're not safe. And now
oh.
Cal's missing. So Cal, he could be gone now, and maybe he's in Club Prey and his soul's been sucked out, whatever soul he had. Do we have souls now?
I was about to ask you that, Tabitha. I don't think we have souls.
I've never thought about that.
Neither have I.
That's really sad.
You hear Betsy going, I don't care if we don't have souls, we're still people.
God, shut up! It's like walking around in a flower bouquet or something.
He's like, well, okay, Tabby.
Charlie.
I know I'm a downer, and we will go worst case scenario, which is we die. Don't know if it can get much worse than that. Actually, it could get much worse than that.
It could get worse than that.
We could lose everyone we've ever loved, and everyone that we love just now.
We already lost one. Cal's gone now.
Cal is gone.
Can't let anyone else go.
No. We won't. We will make sure that we will go before them if it comes to this.
Probably gonna happen anyway.
But what if the thing that comes through is Jack the Ripper, but what if it's not Jack the Ripper? And then what if it tries to eat us or something? I don't really want to get eaten.
I think if something comes through us, we're probably gonna die anyway.
This is true, but what if we die in like a really mean way? Because I'm sorry, if someone starts to eat me from like the toes up, I'm not gonna. I don't want that. I like my toes.
Oh, this is
or your toes. Our toes.
Imagine somewhere around here, we'd probably end up at the club.
Yeah, and at this, as you come into the club, there is a familiar shadow in the booth, and it's Cal. He got there before you.
She will run up and give him a hug.
He's like,
I thought they got you. I thought you were gone. I thought that. I don't know.
Someone following us?
I don't. Maybe.
Who have you seen? Are we not safe?
We're definitely not safe right now. I don't know what's going on.
Well, we're never safe, but where is everybody?
David.
Why have you got a pizza cutter in your hand?
It's not a pizza cutter. It's a pie. It's a cake.
Why have you got that?
As protection. She puts it in her bag.
He looks around. From who?
I don't know them.
Okay.
Whoever they are. David, you know, Lou's David texted him.
Oh, the key card. Yes, I remember the card very well.
He texted him.
No, he's dead.
I know.
I believe him. What do you mean?
Well, something texted him pretending to be David. So, tonight.
What? Where's Lou?
Lou. Oh, Lou went down to the sewers to find you. I'll text. Text Lou.
I was wondering how long it was going to take Tabby to get to that point.
Tell him to get out of there. I don't think it's safe.
I will just take a picture of. No, Cal would want me to take his picture.
No.
I'll.
I mean, you can. He turns up blurry.
He
and
will
stuff on photographs
send
anyways.
Lou a text, a picture, an emoji of a dog with a thumbs up, and a happy face. And then I will send another one of. I'm trying to think what emoji she would typically use for herself.
Is there not like a weird like?
Party hat.
No, I was thinking the weird one that's supposed to be like a space thing that's got like the lightning bolts across their face.
Oh,
that one.
That's David Bowie.
Yeah, but there's like a male and a
You'll
female
send
one.
that tracks.
Yeah,
She'll send the
pretty
David
good.
Bowie emoji,
Yeah.
and the dog emoji with musical notes building.
Nice. Yeah.
After that.
Cool. I'll find out. I guess we'll find out where I am when that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cal is currently rummaging around looking for one of the phone boxes that he was stashed somewhere. I need a phone.
So we can
I've
get a
lost
hold of
mine.
you.
Yeah, someone's got my phone.
I don't think Tabitha heard what was on the other end of that phone call.
No, but she probably did very much hear and see Lou's utter confusion on what was going on his face. But he's
Yeah.
like, what are you? Tell me what you are. Yes.
I don't think she wouldn't be able to pick anything out of that, the one
No.
side.
But it would very much be like whoever he was talking
Somebody
to.
has your phone.
It's
We
very
talked to
confusing.
somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fine. It's a crap phone anyway. I'm getting rid of it. There's another one around here somewhere, and yeah, he's just like going for all the stuff we stash in this back room.
Yeah.
Tabitha will probably, while he's doing that, start talking about all of the different pieces. I might message you, DM you, Rob, all the things that she's listing out.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Well,
help me think about it too.
Yeah.
Okay. You do find the phone fairly easily. You have hidden them very, very well, and nobody's noticed.
Sweet.
So you do. Cal now does have a phone back.
I will immediately text everybody and say, Cal, new phone. Don't save this number. All
right. Okay, so Lou, you are actually in the sewers when you get Tabitha's message. Emoji message. It's a place vaguely near where, because the problem with Cal is he moves all the time. Everybody knows this. So, and he's got multiple safe havens in the sewers. So you kind of pick the nearest one. And as you're walking along, you hear the same chittering as before, and then voices going, make the voice talk, speak back, and tap 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 tap, and chittering everywhere. And as you sort of round the corner, you've never met them before, but from the way Cal's described them, you know exactly who these things are. These are the ratlings with many actual rats, which is what the extra chittering noises were, and they're all round Cal's phone.
I just click over.
They're,
oh, it was you.
and they're like, make it speak, and there's just one that's like tapping the phone, and it's like, make it speak.
I walk over and just gonna pick up the phone. I'm just like, it's a phone. It only speaks when someone calls it.
And call it. And they're like tapping and waving at the phone.
I'm here.
Can you do a this is not what I'm doing. This here we go. That's closest. Okay. If you can do just a straight awareness check for me.
Straight awareness?
Yep.
That is 2 critical successes.
Excellent. So as this is happening and there's like chittering and things, you notice that there's there's just chaos in the tunnel behind them. It's very much. It was the clothes the Cal was wearing the night before looked like they've been ripped apart. There is like claw marks all the way down the walls. It's like some of the actual bricks have been smacked in. There's it looks like there's chaos. You can also smell blood. It's faint, so you know it's further down the tunnel, but you can smell blood.
Well, sorry to come in and bolt Rat Pack, but does anyone know why I can smell blood right now? Or why Cal's clothes seem to have exploded?
Oh, Fred went poof.
He went
and then
poof.
They go, make it speak. And they're like, and then someone was down here that shouldn't be down here. And then we tried to warn them, we tried to scare them away, and they were the light and the hissing, and we didn't like it, but we tried to warn them.
Wait.
And then he went, nom, 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 and then he was gone.
Who was down here that wasn't meant to be down
here? Them, and they like point behind them.
Alright, I'm gonna go and look.
Okay, so you get round the corner and it's immediately obvious that there is a dead body. Its head's almost been fully ripped off, like the throats. And there's basically, gonna get slightly graphic, guys, just a warning. It's almost like something's tried to suck the blood from it, but has almost ripped the whole throat out. There's a couple of tendons and some skin at the back that's holding the head on. But it also looks like there's been claw marks where something's been so desperate to get a hold of this thing that there's like the stomach's been ripped open, there's like an arm that's been ripped off, the legs have got claw marks all over them. It essentially looks like this human's been mauled.
God, I hate a messy eater. Okay. I'm gonna just search their pockets and see if I can find like an ID of some kind to work out who the heck this might be.
There is no ID, but you do find basically a backpack. It's got torches in it, and there is a camera. If you can do a quick just trying to think what it would be. Can you do streetwise?
Streetwise?
Check for me. Just streetwise.
Streetwise?
Yeah.
I've only got 1 point in streetwise. Nah, that's a 4.
Okay. You have no idea why this person's down here or what on earth they were doing. Whether it's a camcorder. It's been damaged, but if anyone can work its magic on it, it's Cal.
Alright. I'll take all that stuff. Just kind of go, well, this was fun. I'll take my own phone out and take a few quick pictures of the body, and then I'll go back and I'll take pictures of Cal's clothes and that whole scene. Or just kind of going, I need to get out of this disgusting place and to somewhere that has breathable air, even though I don't breathe. It's so absolutely awful down here.
Okay, so as you turn around to leave, there is a rattling behind you. You didn't hear them move, you didn't see anything, they're just now there. This one is much taller than the others, but all you can see, it's like you can only tell that they're taller because the eyes are like scraping the ceiling of this tunnel. This is from probably, I don't know how much Cal would have told you about the Ratlings. I imagine he would have explained who they were vaguely, in a sense of they sometimes have information about things. But this one, like I say, it's much taller. You can just see like the faint sheen of eyes towering above you. And he goes, tell him to be careful. What he is, we have not seen for centuries.
Down, puppy. And that's, believe me, we are being careful.
No, if they catch him, they will kill him.
Got it. This is Cal we're talking about.
If they catch him.
I
And he's like
understand.
staring down at you, and he's like, he needs to be careful.
Heal. I care very much about Cal's well-being. Believe me, everything that has happened down here, I am going to tell him, including this very touching display of affection. So, do not fret. He will be informed, and we will figure this out. And and I'll walk past and leave the circle.
You can't walk past him. He's literally taking up the whole tunnel, and he's staring at you. With, at this point, it's definitely annoyance. Slight anger, and just a tiny little bit of tolerance, because he feels like you're not taking this seriously.
Back down, puppy dog.
At that, he smacks you, and you go flying down the tunnel, and you take 1 point of harm. Straight off the bat. He's having none of it.
You are tedious. So what are the Ratlings? What are these things?
They are creatures, so they're not fully vampires, but they are creatures that have evolved. Some of them have been made over the centuries of people basically experimenting on things. Think of them kind of like Igors that have no master and that have been like just bred until they're horrific creatures. But they have eyes and ears absolutely everywhere.
Immediately,
So,
yeah. Okay.
You wouldn't know this, obviously, but you do know the fact that you didn't see his hand move. You just went flying down the tunnel. You'd heard chittering and everything behind you when obviously all of these other ones were still talking about this little voice box thing. And then it was like they were never there.
I get back to my feet. Walk back over. And I just go, Cal is on that side of you. I am going to tell him everything that you said. I take this very seriously because the lives of all the people I care about and Reinhardt are a danger.
At this, the eyes look at you and they sort of narrow, and then you feel pressure on your forehead. Like it's not hard. It almost feels like someone's like pushing their finger into your forehead. Again, it doesn't hurt, and you feel something. They're not trying to manipulate you. They're not trying to root around or anything like that. They basically implant a memory into your head. It feels very weird and you can't see it fully. And the moment that happens, he disappears.
This is your domain, Cal, and I do not like that I had to come down here and that you weren't even here. Yeah, I'm getting out of the sewers as quickly as possible.
Yep. You get out with no further issues.
Cool.
Apart from as you start to get, like, put the manhole cover back on, you just hear a little voice going, call speak box, voice, please. And do what that with you will.
I've got the phone with me, so I'm just like, bumpy.
You say that.
I had the phone with me.
You did have the phone with you, and now you don't. To be fair, you know that Cal doesn't leave any information on a phone that can trace back to him anyway.
Yeah,
No, it's not about that. It's just about getting the device back to him.
Yeah,
I just go,
but
know
you
what?
don't have it anymore, and it's now still in the sewers.
I just go, he's got like 50 of these, and yeah, I'm gonna go and head to the club.
Okay. As you do, you meet up with Reinhardt, who has the holy water. Because Reinhardt's been slowly sauntering down the street.
Hey, buddy.
Hello, here's your holy water.
Thanks. Appreciate that. So, how's your evening been?
Oh, mine's been fun, but we should probably talk about that inside.
Sounds good. I might duck into the bathroom before joining you guys in the VIP area because I just got punted across a sewer.
Oh dear. I'm
Mm.
gonna
The terrifying thing is I'm fast. I can dodge bullets, and I got punted by a tall, lanky dude across a sewer.
Sometimes it's like that.
I miss being able to get drunk.
I mean, you still can. You just need to drain the blood of somebody who's drunk,
That's true.
and then you'll get the hit.
That's very true. Plans for well, it'd be a while before anyone's that drunk, I think. But anyways, let's
So
get
I'm gonna head in. Out of interest, do we notice that Cal's wearing different clothes?
I don't know.
I mean, probably because he wears like one outfit all the time.
Yeah.
I would know
Like, he
that.
doesn't get.
I mean, he's
changed.
got a cloak on.
To be fair, I was going to say he does have a cloak on, so you would notice the cloak because that's new. Because he usually
Cloak
doesn't
is
have
very nice.
a cloak. He
Yeah.
usually has like a big hoodie or a trench coat
Yeah.
type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think as I walk past him, I'll probably go nice cloak, and then just continue on walking.
Yeah, he'll
Well, I
like look at it and take it off and fold it up. Yes.
I have this image in my head of the you guys like arriving, and Cal and Tabitha are in the back in the VIP room, and there's like the table out, and there's like napkins like holding things up, like we're marking like and trying to figure out all the pieces.
Yeah, we've been having a conversation in chat. Yeah,
I
trying-
saw-
yeah.
How what is
Yeah.
the entrance to the VIP? Is it like a curtain or something, or is it a door? Or
Um,
is it...
Kind of. It's basically where there's a corridor, and the room is. It's like the entrance is in a room, like in the middle of that corridor.
Yeah,
So you are fairly secluded. You're above the dance floor and everything.
but it's open. It's an open doorway.
Yeah. But
Tabitha
there
will
is.
will have pushed a couch in front
Yeah.
of the doorway.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
was gonna say,
yeah.
to be fair, there is like curtains to draw across.
Yeah.
They're definitely drawn.
But
Yeah.
And
it's
there's a
nothing.
couch in the way, so
was
someone will
gonna
bump
say, yeah,
into
there's-
that.
There's no door or anything in there, no.
So like
Yeah.
you guys arrive, hit the couch, open it up,
We look up
and
like-
both Cal and I are like, I've got the cutter out in the front, ready to attack
I'm
whoever comes in.
Just gonna walk in and sit down.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah.
You need to have like an entrance word. Lou, you're okay. I was worried.
Yes,
I heard you went into the sewers.
I did. I went to look for you. Found your friends.
Friends? Oh, yes.
Yes. Who's the tall, lanky one?
Well, they don't really have names. They're old.
Oh, okay. Well,
They'll survive
I don't like
the
him.
shadows from the Dark Ages, my friend.
How old are they?
Old.
They just slapped the shit out of Lou.
Yes. Had a
Which is the
very fun-
funniest thing I've heard this evening.
Very fun evening.
Apart from your dead boyfriend might be back.
The dead boyfriend thing is that yeah. Honestly, that I feel
is a
well more
problem.
prepared to deal with than the rattlings.
Don't worry about the rattlings. I'll smooth things over. They have long memories, but are easily distracted.
Yes, they shared some stuff with me. Also,
Oh, what? They spoke to you?
well, oh god,
Did they say?
well, they spend a good amount of time with Cal's phone trying to make it talk,
Ugh,
and
they have my phone.
they have your phone. I had it briefly, and then I got punted by the tall one across the sewer. At some point during that whole transaction, they got the phone back.
They.
Your clothes are down there, but they're more or less shredded. And there's also a dead body who has been very, very, very messily decimated.
It's not like them to kill on their own turf.
I don't think it was them.
Oh, great, another problem.
No. I think this one's probably easily solved. There's a camera here. Operates Cal. I'm pretty sure I know what you're going to find on it, though.
Perfect. Like I told you, I love humans. They always make everything so easy.
Yeah, they do. Vampires
Right.
much more complicated beasts, aren't we, Cal?
Yeah,
I
he
feel
looks
it's a-
down at all the napkins. Yes. It is difficult.
I feel there's a bigger thing we haven't addressed.
Mm.
Yes.
Why is Cal wearing a cloak?
Looks very nice.
I think because his clothes have exploded down in the sewer.
Cal, why did your clothes explode?
Oh, I could probably field that one at this point.
Yeah, Cal, you have no idea.
Yeah, he was just like kind of go as wide-eyed as he kind of like, I have no idea. I'm fine though.
Do
I see
you
no damage.
do you know what you did last night?
Same thing I do every night.
What
Keep you alive.
exploded? in
Try
your
to take
clothes?
over the world. Sorry.
yeah. Well, yeah.
See,
No, I do not explode right now. Do you? Was that a thing we've achieved?
no, but I could potentially track where you went last night.
There's no need. I'm here now. I'm fine.
Well,
How did your clothes explode if you don't remember?
I don't know. I don't
It's
remember.
very
I
concerning.
have a
Cal.
very good guess.
Okay.
Okay, let's hear it.
You know this human-sized bat that we've been looking for?
I already
Yep.
told you my bat is not that large.
I know, but you are.
It's safe. What are
Cal,
you
do you
talking
turn
about?
into a bat?
No, that is a very old myth. The Nosferatu I mean, it's a meth we perpetuate, but no,
Well,
we can't do that.
looking at
I would love.
looking
that.
at the
Tabitha pokes him in the side. Does it happen like on command, or is it instigated
not-
somehow?
Real. It is the same as saying you can. I don't know. I don't really know what your kind can do, but it's like saying Lou has a Transylvanian castle that teleports. It's just a myth.
Do
that
you?
would be fun. No, I wish I did. That would be fun.
I'd be upset if you didn't tell me that if you had.
Darling,
me
you would be
too, I
the
would be
first to know.
No, actually, I would. I would have done my
Life, unlife goals.
Leave
Yes.
to turn to bat, he has to shout bat.
research. Again,
Anyways.
yes, perpetuated by my kind.
Bat!
For human media, it is easily achieved. But we're getting sidetracked with fancies. I wish that was true, but it's
Well, if
not.
that's not true, and you
I-
can't remember things from last night, and your clothes exploding, that's very concerning.
I do not believe my clothes exploded. There's no incendiary on my body at all.
Well, also your tall, lanky dick friend did pass on a message for you.
What
before.
cryptic gift have they been benevolently bestowed on me now?
They said to be very careful because of what you are.
That is literally my entire existence.
Yes, but he seemed very,
That is
very
all I do.
adamant that there was a specific thing about what you are that you needed to be careful about. That combined with your exploded clothes, the
My clothes
absolutely
have not exploded.
destroyed person in the sewers, and your affinity for these animals is painting a picture. Check the camera.
I will.
Maybe we'll
I would.
come back to this, but just let you know, Cal, I can track where you went last night if you really want to know.
No,
Okay.
I don't want to be tracked
I mean, you
at all.
can't really stop me.
Are you threatening me?
No, it's magical. There's not really much you can do if the ritual works. I can just see where you've been, that's all. So
I
if
don't
you
like
really
that
want
that exists. No.
to...
But what I'm hearing is that he'll tell you if you want, but he's gonna find out.
Oh no, I won't do it
Okay.
without your say-so. I'm not going to do that. That'd just be a bit mean. But if this continues to happen,
What does it involve?
some ribbon and burning
Ribbon?
it. Yeah,
Okay.
burning it, and then I can see where you've been. So we just need to pick a place that you last remember you were, and
The
I'll be able
sewers.
to see a faint outline of where you've been if it all works.
No, we know
And we
one
can
place
maybe-
you were.
So that's on the table, but I think we have bigger problems.
Agreed. Then the
Then-
myth of me becoming a giant bat. That is
Yeah.
the most obscene
The-
thing we've added to the pile.
The man
I'll
bat,
write it
if you
down
will.
nonetheless.
Yeah.
I
It's
need
written down.
something amusing.
Well, you know that head in a box?
Yes.
Somebody's been to collect it.
Oh, joy.
You should lead with that. We should get them now. Who
That's
are
good.
they?
Okay, it's a slight problem.
Is it the brother?
This is where it gets funny. No, it
Because
was an
I
old woman.
suspected the brother. What?
It was an old woman. There is an old woman walking
Huh.
around with a skull and a spine in a box.
Was she armed? How dangerous did she look?
Super grand levels of dangerous, which I think is probably only a very niche reference.
Sure, it is not a disguise.
Yeah, on the pic, you can show Cal the picture.
Yeah, I'll show the picture. She
She,
can do pictures now.
it's one of those where, you know how usually you can tell if someone's got like makeup or prosthetics unless
Mhm.
they're like film level
Amazing.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she's literally like, she's in like her 80s or 90s. She's like, like hunchbacked and like it looks like she's struggling to carry the box.
Really bad.
It doesn't make
bunions.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could
But,
be a
you know.
servant.
I mean,
Hmm.
it could just be.
I once lived in the walls of a house and I watched them raise their grandchildren. They were still humans can endure for long periods of time.
They sure
We-
can.
See the devil in her.
I do have people
Yes.
following her, and they will let me know when she goes somewhere and returns without the parcel.
Excellent.
So
Humans on a long enough time scale, I find their depravity only deepens.
Yes, it's amazing how humans can even outlast being murdered at some points.
Yes, this is very alarming. I
Hmm.
know you often have your thralls infatuated with you,
I
but this
am
is a whole new level of clinginess.
absolutely clinging to life itself.
Yes, literally.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that this is probably the worst night I've had
so far,
in about 60 years.
I am inclined to agree. I don't like this cloak.
looks good on you. Gives you an air of mystery.
It feels very antiquated.
I mean, you've definitely needed a fashion change for a while, darling, and
Superfluous nonsense.
mm,
We need to focus on the threats.
While they're talking about that, I'm going to take my phone out and quickly try to text Tabitha something.
Okay. Yeah.
I like that you say try, you're like all thumb.
Well, no, he is actually pretty good at technology,
Yeah,
which
okay,
is
yeah.
surprising. I'm going to quickly text Tabitha. Can you cut bat wings into the cloak?
Cut bat wings.
Like shape it like bat wings? And just put my phone back down. I can try. I
He's
can
just going to
ask
look at you and be like, who are you texting?
a
It's important we know.
contact in my clan to find out more about his boyfriend, to see if anybody's aware of. They have more books. I have someone who's useful. I'll probably end up owing them a favor, but they might be able to tell me
Yes, we shouldn't go in blind. It could be dangerous.
what this thing is. So then I'm going to take my phone out and text Akila and ask her what can possess a human or resurrect a dead human after they've been drained. And the usual sign off, that's sure.
Okay.
And just be like, we'll see.
I'm starting to feel like we should end threads. Is there anything we can cut off tonight, Reinhardt?
Oh, what?
Dead undead boyfriend, potentially.
What if your ratlings are the betrayers?
It is possible they play games on very long scales, but I don't know how they had fear, which is rare for them. They feared when they spoke of what was locked away in that club.
Okay.
It stank.
also I'm pretty sure they could have just killed me tonight if they wanted to.
That's fair.
At this, Tabitha, you get a text message from Esme just going, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark.
All right.
Because it's been
yeah, no,
2 hours since you said you were going to be here.
that's fair. I mean, this is the way her brain works. She's like, oh, I'm supposed to go meet Esme.
Wait, what about all this? We're not any closer.
I don't think Esme
What
will
does
come
this
here.
napkin say? I can't even read this.
Neither can I.
Is this part of it? And he like throws it away.
Oh, wait, no, I think that was part of Peter's it's like conspiracy. Put it back on the. She runs over, picks it up, and stuff. No, I need to go meet Esme.
What were you meeting Esme about?
David.
Okay.
With Camarilla asking for us again?
No, I messaged her asking about
that's a
someone
shame.
who.
She has better resources than us.
Okay, so I'm gonna go.
We
You
should all
go.
go.
You all go?
We
I
can
don't
all go.
believe we should be alone. There are so many things gnawing at the edges of our
Tabitha will
coterie now.
essentially sweep everything on the table into her bag. I imagine she's got like this big, like one pocket
Yeah,
sack kind of bag.
like a
sling
satchel
bag. Yeah,
kind of
that's how I
thing.
imagine it.
Lou's,
One of those IKEA bags.
It's got tassels.
Yeah.
Lou's
colour.
gonna go on his phone real quickly and just order a big cork board and have it sent to the apartment.
Yes, yeah. We should have one. We should have one of those everywhere.
I just imagine Tabitha being more like, the blue IKEA bags.
No, that's not pretty
She's
enough.
more- yeah,
No.
yeah. She's quite cool, right?
I
Yeah.
imagine she's like decorated it, but there's like patch for when she's in like moods, and there's patches that have been like ironed on and like ripped off, and things have moved, so the whole bag's like slightly different colors, but it's
Yeah.
not supposed to be. Also,
Yeah,
that she's got
because
those
she's
pencils
had
that
this.
are-
It's like her bag she traveled through Europe with.
Mm-hmm.
This is her. Like she's never seen without it.
yeah, and it's very
Mm.
much patched together whenever it
Yeah.
fell apart.
Yeah.
Cal's gonna take the cloak off. He's in like a green tracksuit. Like the hood.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's what it's got
With
underneath.
white
just like-
stripes.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, the one I got. I should wear it. I got it around here somewhere. And then he's gonna say, Reinhardt, I think
Mhm.
the old lady needs to die,
Okay.
or at least
I
followed
think
up on.
the old lady
tired
might
of
just die
every
if she
thread
opens
getting
that
longer.
box.
Yeah, I have a feeling that
Well, either way, we must be
Yeah,
in the
that's fine.
place where that package has finally arrived at. If it
Yep.
has.
Well, once I find out where it's going, we can then worry about the old lady.
Yes,
Um,
one thing we can cross off.
Tabitha will text Esme back with a running person.
And it's this because she knows it'll make you laugh. She sends you a thumbs up.
Excellent.
I will
Yes.
say, I imagine Tabitha having. If you ever seen those pencils that are like drumsticks, like that
Yeah.
look like actual like drummers.
Yeah.
If
I've
she
seen
has
them, yeah.
them, it's because Lou bought them for her.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I imagine she finds them quite handy because then she can just because they're not as heavy as normal drumsticks.
Yeah,
I can just picture one like poking out her bag.
probably.
And
Who
that's
knows
it.
what's in her bag?
That's
Um,
fair. I
as-
don't even think Tabitha fully knows what's in her bag.
As we're walking, I'd like to ask Reinhardt, this tracking ritual.
Hmm?
I woke up near the junkyard.
Okay.
I'm worried that it might mean something. When I'm
Okay.
being tracked, can you stop it after, once we find out where I've been?
It only lasts for. So if normally I'm the only person who can see it,
Yeah.
it is between me, and then it only lasts for entire night. So
Okay, I trust you. Find your ribbon.
are you sure you
Knowledge
want?
is power.
Should
knowledge is-
we? Are you sure you want to do this tonight? Because we do have a lot.
We need to know in case it is a problem. I don't wish to add to the fraying ball.
Okay. Well, that involved in a ritual test. I haven't done that yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
I
I
got it.
know. I should probably just drink some blood from someone just
I
to
don't
make
want
sure.
Lou to endanger himself.
Okay. We can sort out his Esme, ex-boyfriend, and then we try to find you.
Fine.
Okay.
He like pulls his hood out and like slinks back to the back of the group.
Okay, so you're on your way to see Esme.
Yes.
You get to the area. I don't know if, because obviously it was the park from the original vision that you had.
Yeah.
Are you gonna show anyone else where your market special meeting place, I guess, is, or
Yeah, I don't think Tabitha should see a reason why not to.
Okay.
Esme might get upset, but she trusts these guys explicitly.
Yeah, we're deep in it now
So-
together.
Well, on the way there, like as we're approaching the park, I think Tabitha would say, "Oh, by the way, this is the same park that was in my visions originally. You know, the ones
Oh.
where the
Wait,
girl."
Shouldn't Should we be here? Are we
She
not at
got-
risk?
She got killed in the daytime.
It was in the daytime.
Yeah.
But Esme, this space is fine.
I'll go up into a tree and keep an eye.
So, as you guys get close, you can feel kind of like a ward. It's not designed to keep people out or keep people in. It is designed to,
Notify?
yeah, and also to stop prying eyes and ears.
Hmm.
So Cal would have to get in the ward to then go up and, unless he was going to keep an eye out from outside the ward.
Yeah, he can. I'm happy to be outside the ward. He knows that type of thing. I'll tell him in our own way what's important.
Okay, so as you head in, Esme's like, "Ah, Tabitha, nice to see you. I see you brought company."
Yeah.
Hello.
Sorry I'm a bit late. I got distracted.
I'm just gonna do that awkward wave.
Well, when you're like,
Yeah,
yeah,
like, yeah, I'm here. Fine.
Esme's like, she's used to Tabitha brain on a tangent, and time means nothing when that happens. She's like, I did assume. What can I help you with?
So
What-
the text that I sent,
Yeah.
I meant you I don't know if you knew about David.
I can't say I do.
You
Hmm.
might have seen in the news a little while back about a police officer who killed himself.
Vaguely, it's mortal business.
Right.
It didn't flag.
No,
So-
well, he didn't kill himself. I killed him.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
and drained him.
Yeah.
And he texted me
Yeah, this evening,
Oh,
today.
today.
that's new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And did you text him back?
I did.
And she's very much like, you can tell when, like, she thought you were an idiot before, and you've just like confirmed that by going, yes, I texted him back. And she's like, fucking knew he was gonna do he was gonna say that. Not Lou's biggest fan.
Yeah.
And she's like, what did he say and what did you reply?
Well, he texted me saying, sorry I haven't been in contact and things have been busy. No kidding. He's been a corpse for a few days at this point. And I just and he said he wanted to catch up, and I said that I would see him at some point this evening
Where?
at his apartment.
And of course you wanted to meet you can see her kind of almost like counting to 10, just like, why would you not meet on a ground where you had the advantage?
I know his place pretty well, and really,
You text him and say change of plans.
yeah, it's easy
Hanging out
thing
with
to
Claire.
change either way.
Yes,
Wait,
because
so-
by
Really,
on, my dear.
I just wanted to make sure that he was happy, so that we could work out what the fuck was going on.
Yes, well, when I said make sure that you have the advantage, I didn't just mean a place where you know very well. I mean a place where he's not potentially had hours to set something up for you. Such a rookie mistake. Anyway, Tabitha, my dear,
Yes, so we were wondering if you had any thoughts about what he could potentially be.
the only thing that leaps to mind, Are you sure he's dead?
Oh, without question.
Well, that's shit. Um, it sounds to me like you could have. The behavior doesn't seem right.
What?
Did the message seem angry at all?
Not particularly.
What would be angry?
The only thing that I can think of that would potentially reach out to those who cares about would be a spectre, and if that's the case, you are in a whole heap of trouble.
I know
Like a
what one
ghost?
of those is.
Roll me. Actually, everyone, if you want to, you can roll an
Yeah.
occult roll.
What is it?
Cult.
Just a straight occult to roll.
I got
Alright,
nothing.
alright.
Nothing in a cult.
Is this with hunger?
Yes.
Well, I've got 2 hunger and 2 occult.
Excellent.
Woo!
Oh,
Ooh.
okay.
I have
One
2
success.
hunger, but I've got nothing in a cult, so.
I got a critical success, 2 successes, and a success on the hunger die.
Oh,
What did you get, Sarah?
1 success.
Excellent.
I don't know if that's good. I
I'm
assume so.
assuming.
Wait, so if
oh,
you
Sure,
you're-
Cal's not there involved, so that's
if
fine.
you remind me that
Yeah, exactly.
if you get a failure on a hunger die, then your hunger goes up?
Yeah.
Or is it a critical? Okay, so then that goes up 1.
Start nodding.
So yeah, so Tabitha, you would know that a spectre is basically a really, really, really pissed off ghost.
Mm.
You've only really heard it in like this sort of fairy tale type way.
Yeah.
You know, like when they go, oh yeah, there's like fairy folk out there, and you know, weird little rat things that live in the sewers. You know, that sort of way. Where now you're starting to realize that maybe not every fairy tale type thing that you were told is an actual fairy tale.
Yeah.
You
You mean they're real?
yeah, yeah.
I knew vampires
So
were real, but fairies?
yeah. So you know that they can possess people.
Okay.
And they are very scary and very dangerous.
Okay.
Reinhardt, you would know, again, you would also know all of that, but you would know that basically spectres have lost something or everything that's dear to them, with it often being their link to the world of the living. They take their anger out on all other beings, and they are incredibly difficult to destroy. It's not possible to actually wound a spectre unless it takes the solid form, and only specific people or specific rituals can either banish, destroy, or enslave them.
Oh. I'm gonna get my phone out. Hey, fuck! I think it's a spectre. R.
And at this,
dot. Help? Question mark.
all you get is like, "R, what the actual fuck do you mean you think it's a spectre?" All in capitals, and then it's A.
We need to meet. I'll just message back. We need to meet.
Okay.
I'll just put just you, not him. Unless you think it's for the best.
she'll probably reply going, when and where will only involve him if necessary.
I'll probably just use the club, I think.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll just tell everyone that, look, I've contacted somebody from my clan. They may have a better idea how to deal with this. We shouldn't run off and do this. If this is a spectre, we run off and try and do this, we are going to die in extremely unpleasant ways.
Hmm.
I can get someone to meet us at the club. We can hear them out, see if they've got anything useful.
Sounds good.
I also know someone that can help.
Okay. Who?
Me.
Oh,
Hmm.
Great.
Don't really want to face one. I have before. It's not pleasant.
How about we see, rather than putting potentially you in harm's way, we see what this person says. If they don't have any good ideas, then we'll come back to you. It's one of our mistakes dragging anyone else in it could be problematic, especially if something really bad happens.
Yeah, I would have to be careful.
Yeah.
There is tension.
Tension.
There seems to be a lot of coincidences happening at the moment. I feel like this is just one of them.
Like what else? What are you thinking of?
I'm not sure yet. It seems to be a lot of things that are seemingly unconnected, but they're all happening at a time when we can't afford to lose focus. And it's making me think, I feel like there's someone pulling the strings, and it's very annoying.
To distract us.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I've ruined a lot of people's lives and killed them, and this is the first one that ever came back as a vengeful ghost, so...
Precisely why I think there's someone else pulling the strings.
Oh yay, it deepens. Did
Esme-
Did I mention this is the worst night I've
Yeah.
had in 60 years?
Far. It got worse than before.
I've had worse recently. Esme, the you remember the job with Duke?
Yes.
There were a group of humans there. Were they
Yes.
part of an organized group of some way? Because we went and investigated. What's his name? Is it Ben? Was he the one? His apartment had pictures and newspapers and photos or prints out of like Instagram things, and it was about, and we were on that wall. And then he was at the warehouse.
There was vague chatter of there being a vampire hunting group. But we've had those before. This is what I mean about coincidences. It's almost like they want us divided, spread out, annoyed, confused, weak, so that we don't focus on the big picture.
The red
Yes.
herrings.
Which is is it thirst? Right? Which one's ours?
Thirst is ours.
Prey.
Prey is the bad one.
Yeah.
Which is prey and whatever the heck is going on with Jack the Ripper.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay. I would usually tell you to leave the spectre alone, but if it's reached out already, um, it's probably not wise to ignore it. It will get angrier and angrier, and the angrier that it does, the stronger it gets.
So we should go get Reinhardt's friend and deal with it.
If it's someone that I think it is, because Esme knows everything, then yes, they might be able to help you.
Okay.
I am here if you need me, but I fear I'm going to have to go soon.
Big boss is calling you away.
And literally at that moment, she gets a message on her phone, and she's like, "Yep, I have to go."
Mm-hmm.
I guess as usual, we weren't here.
No, this is why there's the ward up. And please tell Cal to come into the ward next time.
I don't tell Cal what to do.
He doesn't seem like the type that appreciates being told what to do.
Thank you for your help.
No, thank you, Tabitha. And just know I'm always here for you.
Yeah, thanks for waiting.
It's nothing new, my dear. Nothing new. She's like, I swear the longest I've had to wait has been like 3 days. So at least it was only a couple of hours.
I'll text you when the ghost is gone. When we've busted the ghost.
She's like, that goes right over her head. She's just like, and she basically gives your arm and shoulder a quick squeeze, and then she's like, just disappears.
Yeah.
Just go kill a ghost.
Back to the club.
And then let's...
Yeah.
No more distractions after this, hopefully.
No
Back to
one's
the club.
following us. I checked.
And hopefully we can kill it. If not, we have to figure out how to keep you safe.
Oh,
What are
well,
we killing?
It's a polter. No, the other
Spectre.
thing. Spectre.
What?
Would-
The other angry ghost.
Big angry ghost.
We might not be able to even wound it. They are almost impossible to wound.
We'll see what your friend says.
Yeah, you need specific people or rituals that can do it.
Okay. so
That's
we-
encouraging.
Yeah. Let's hope she wants to be helpful.
As you start heading off, Tabitha's going to jab Cal in the ribs and then look at him.
Just gonna bear his fangs. You're like, what?
Remember the cloak.
Did it work? Yeah.
You know,
the
I can
nods
turn
at-
invisible and fly as well.
I know.
He smiles at you.
I've
He
seen
likes
you.
I feel like we are no closer. Our problems only grow.
Well, maybe we can kill one tonight. Maybe two.
Right?
Do we know where that old lady went?
Yes, let's go
Yeah.
finish that up while Reinhardt does his
Well, I haven't heard where.
Harry Potter meeting.
I haven't heard where she is yet, have I?
No, because you said to wait until she drops the package off and leaves.
Okay.
Not dropped the package off and left yet.
Right. I'm gonna message him and going, has Is she still walking about with the package? What's going on?
You're literally still walking.
We'll find out.
She was. She was.
So I'm going
She.
to message someone just to ask what's going on. Where is she?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's been to a number of locations. They have a list of all of the locations. And is still carrying this box.
And she's still walking at the moment.
She's still trotting along with this box.
Crazy.
Okay. I'm going to ask them where is their latest location and pass it over to Cal and Tabitha or whoever wants to go and
I want to go.
murder an
I just
overman.
want to. It's not the old lady so much. I'd want to kill wherever. If they're vampire hunters, we can just go in and just jack them up.
Yeah.
Just want one less thing to worry about, so we can get back cracking the case, Kate.
Okay, I'll find the latest location and send it over to Cal.
Okay, so she's just left an office building, and she's just walking down the street. Bearing in mind, it is now like midnight, coming up 1 o'clock in the morning, and she's
Yeah.
still walking about.
This is not.
This is not
I
a
don't
normal
trust
old
this
lady.
Yeah, this is a weird service she's providing.
Imagining her like with a walker with a basket in the front, and that's where the box is, and she's just trucking along.
Not
Like,
quite. She's
nice.
like
I know.
she's like all kind of hunched over, but she's carrying this box with no issues whatsoever.
Well, I'm gonna stand unseen at like when she crosses a road or something, and get really close to her. And like, does she smell or look in any way not what I would expect?
No,
Just an old
she
lady,
smells
a human
human.
old lady.
Yep, she smells human. She smells old.
Can I imagine Tabitha wanted to go as well.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. Yeah, totally.
I would like to sense the unseen
Okay.
on her or around, or essentially whenever there is something supernatural hiding in plain sight. The storyteller makes a hidden roll of wits and aspects against a difficulty they choose. Against an entity actively trying to stay hidden, the storyteller can call for a blind roll. So roll 7 dice for me as a contest against the target's relevant pool. Vampire using obfuscate.
Obfuscate, yeah.
Would roll wits of aspects versus wits and
Yeah.
obfuscate. So
Okay, so hidden. Okay, so what are you trying to do?
I am trying to see if there's something supernatural happening with this little old lady. Is she something, or is there
Yeah.
something around her, maybe following her even, that is not normal in terms of is it supernatural?
Okay. Okay, so if you, in that case, can do... okay, can you do wits and aspects?
Yeah.
for me?
Alright, so that's 5. Is there any way to add more dice? When they're like
not...
spending something, like willpower or something, wasn't there? That's for afterwards.
Yeah.
3 hunger dice!
You can do it.
I did not.
Uh-oh.
Can I spend a willpower to like re-roll them? Isn't that a thing?
You can, yes.
Do it.
Yeah, I want to do that.
We need to
Willpower
find out
roll.
what this woman's deal is.
Okay, so and it's 1 willpower, and then I can re-roll the dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, including the hunger dice.
Yeah. You have to reroll the 100.
Yeah. Okay. That was really bad. That's pretty much the same with an added critical failure. Wait, is it 6 and up or 7 and up? 7 and up, isn't it? Or is it 6? I hope it's 6.
6 and up.
I really hope it's 6.
Hold on, let me double check.
It's 6 and up.
No.
Yeah. Pretty sure it's 6 and up.
Okay. Well, that's 2 successes. 1 critical failure, and 2 of my hunger dice have failures on it, so my hunger track is full.
Oh, goodbye, old lady.
Oh, okay. So in that case, you have a choice to make.
Okay.
So you can either basically choose to fail it, and then you can keep control of Tabitha for now, and then go crazy at a later date, or I can take control of Tabitha right now, and there are no added consequences except for what happens in this next scene. Just bear in mind that if you keep control of Tabitha, there will be major consequences later.
Major consequences later.
There will be consequences later. Maybe not
Yeah.
major. There will be consequences later.
Well, it's consequences now or consequences later. So it's
Yeah.
like
Pros and cons.
I think I'll keep control of her just because we need to be able to find out where she's going. And I don't want to lose control and eat the little old lady.
Okay. So you go into almost like a trance-like state, where you're trying to obviously see the unseen, see what might be around this little old lady. You can sense something. It's like almost like blood red, almost like a sort of smoky ribbon that is like wrapped around her, and is almost like it almost looks like it's helping her walk, and it's following something.
Yeah.
As you notice this, it's almost like something notices you back. Just for a second, but now they are aware that someone is onto them.
I immediately leave.
Where are you going?
Okay.
What have you seen? Wait.
This little old lady, though, even though I'm assuming you're also
Invisible.
basically invisible.
Yeah. We're lurking. Deep lurk.
Yeah. The little old lady basically turns and looks you straight in the eye, Tabitha. And she knows you're standing.
I say forget.
Nice.
Okay, for that though, she is prepared for this.
Is she? Well, that's fun.
Uh-huh.
Well, maybe we should just kill this woman.
I will say, Lou is not with the group right now.
No, it's just the two of us.
Yeah.
Yep. I thought this would be a case you and I could crack, but apparently the little old lady is bigger fish fry.
So you
We're
roll
on a hook and we bit down hard.
Can you roll charisma and dominate for me?
This is not good. Wait, I'm at max. Does that mean all my dice are essentially hungered? All right, here we go. I'm gonna use different die though. I'm not gonna use those ones. Screw that. Let's see. What am I rolling? Charisma.
You are rolling charisma and dominate.
And dominate.
Dominate.
Okay. That's right. I got 6 dice there.
Oh yeah.
I have to just pick the one that isn't hungered.
Come on!
That's really good. That's all 1 failure. The rest are success. So that's 5 successes.
Okay. So you managed to do better than her, so luckily. So there's almost like a fight goes on. Like as you're staring this woman in that, bearing in mind she's basically just across the road. Luckily it's a really weird time of night and there's not anybody around. And she's just staring into your eyes. And then as you go sort of forget, there's like a little battle of wills.
Yeah.
And then it's almost like she blinks, her eyes go blurry, and then it's almost like she just sort of looks about and then just shuffles on her way.
Mm-hmm.
But you can tell that although she's forgotten, something else hasn't,
Mm-hmm.
because she's now not going the same way that it was leading before. So she basically, as she crossed the road, it was like the option of going left or right.
Yeah.
She was going to go left, because you could see like the weird smoky misty trail thing leading you that way,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden she's now started going the other way.
Okay. Um. I'll grab Cal to wait a second.
What is happening?
I'm so hungry right now.
What? I feel great.
There's something leading her. Someone, the thing,
I
something.
knew this old lady had to be dangerous.
She's wrapped in a ribbon and being guided.
She's super
But
glad.
now it was supposed to go left, but now she's going right because she doesn't remember.
The thing
They
guiding her
know.
nose.
They know. They know. They know we're not safe here. She's not safe. Oh, so hungry.
Well, she outlived her purpose.
She still has the head in the box.
Maybe she has.
I think she's.
If she's guided supernaturally, it
Maybe
won't
she
help
read-
us. I doubt she has any information about where she's going. Can you track this ribbon?
I can see it. Yeah.
Then let's follow the ribbon and dispense of the carrier.
Yeah.
Yes.
I guess we'll follow.
Are you still following her, or are you going to get rid of her and then just follow the ribbon?
I think get rid of her, and I don't want to follow the ribbon. She
We must follow the
Tabitha will
ribbon.
feed.
Yeah.
Tabitha will eat the old lady.
Okay. It
Uh,
is. Sorry, go. What was that, Rob?
No, I just want to say while you're feeding on her, Cal will ask her to tell her about her life to him. He likes to know about old people, what they've lived through.
That's going to be slightly difficult because usually Tabitha's very much a little nibble here, little nibble there type thing. This is Tabitha as you've never seen her before.
Oh, okay, even better. I'm just gonna
Um,
watch this lady's lights go out then.
Basically, it's fast but it's brutal. You can tell whatever strange thing was going on has completely gone, as basically the life starts to drain from her eyes. It's messy, not the body as such. Just Tabitha is usually very careful when she feeds, but not this time.
You should not let yourself get so hungry.
You do drain her dry though, Tabitha, so you are also at 0.
Hey.
You look much better.
Feel better.
As this lifeless old woman falls to the ground, so does the box. And the box, something smashes inside the box.
Something smashes in the box?
Yep.
Oh, we hear a pop?
Nope, you hear an actual smash.
All right, I'm gonna kick the box over to see what's broken into it.
Okay. There does seem to be liquid now coming out of the box.
What does it smell like?
It smells. I don't know if Cal would know the smell of it. It smells a little bit like formaldehyde mixed with blood.
Do I still see the ribbon?
Yes, it's now almost still there, like it's haunting you.
I'm gonna look at if the old lady has like a wallet of any pictures or information and who she was.
Nothing. She was literally just carrying a box
Drone. Yeah.
that had
What is
gone
this?
into multiple
this?
buildings
Mm.
in the last few hours. Actually, in the last probably like half a day.
This poor lady.
Make puppet.
Tabitha strokes her hair.
If I touch the formaldehyde blood, anything happen? Just put like a finger in it.
Nothing happened.
What is this? Why would you carry this?
You can
That-
open the box.
That's
Yeah.
that's the box we put the head in.
Yeah, I'll start opening the box.
That was the present we left.
Is this it? This part of it?
Did you write anything on the box?
I think so. No. I don't think it
don't-
was. Was there? I don't think there was even a note or anything. It was just.
Yeah, just
the
Yeah, 'cause the whole point is we would know. We presume they would know because it was their brother who they cared about.
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
Um,
we did leave a note.
Or do we?
Oh, what
We-
was the
Or
note?
was it
The note,
stop watching us?
no, was because he had sent us a message earlier that night, which was like, "I'm watching you," and then we wrote a note back which says, "We're watching you too."
Oh, that was it. Yeah, you're right. You did. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Are you opening the box
Yes.
up then?
Yeah, I need
I'll-
to know.
I'll check
Otherwise, I
them
have
out.
no idea what's going on.
Okay, so you see it's a jar.
Yep.
That is in this box. And it literally says, I know. It's the same note, it's basically on the flip side of it. That's obviously now starting to be stained with obviously this mixture. And it goes, who's watching the watchers?
I'll send the pictures to the group.
So it's the smashed glass,
Yeah, it's like a vial, so like a
Yeah.
glass vial.
and it was full of
Um,
this stuff.
Yeah, it's like a mixture of blood and formaldehyde.
I'll text Reinhardt that.
Hmm.
Ritual, question mark, blood, formaldehyde.
Were you all there when you dug up the body and Cal? No, not Cal. Reinhardt ripped the head and spine out.
Yeah, I think
Yep.
we were, weren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were all there.
Kept watch. I remember.
Um,
We were all there.
and that you, Cal and Tabitha, can you guys do an intelligence and resolve for me? I need to see how well your memory is right now.
I got one success and one critical success.
2 critical fails and 2 successes.
Wow. Okay. Okay, so Cal, you would recognize like the formaldehyde's covering it a bit.
Mhm.
But because you've got it on your finger, when it gets close to your face, you actually can smell the blood, and it is the blood from the body that you removed the
Okay.
head and the spine.
Right. Good
Which,
job.
if anyone knows anything about embalming bodies, that stuff's supposed to be disposed of.
Mm.
because that's what cleans out the body.
Hmm.
Went back to life or something. Some resurrection shit. The previous addresses we were able to track where she went, right? Because of the
Yes.
thugs.
But
one was an
Reinhardt has
officer.
that list.
Okay.
Wait, so there's the jar that has the blood in it, and that blood came from the body.
Mm.
Where was his body before being buried? Where's the morgue that took care of him?
I
You
don't
don't know that.
We need to get back.
Yes.
Tabitha will stand up and flip off this red ribbon that's in front of her.
I can't
And
see
it-
it, but Cal will hiss as well.
As Tabitha flips it off,
Mhm.
basically it almost sort of like curls towards you.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't touch you, but it sort of curls towards you like it's mocking you back.
Can I, because presumably there was some kind of connection there. Is there any chance I'd be able to use dementation through it?
I don't know. I would have to reread up what that does.
The kindred may inflict a slow madness upon another, bringing out their compulsions. That is what it does.
Hmm.
And it's through dominate. I don't know if I'd have to actually see them or not. Do a crazy thing of mixing my premonition aspects with dominate.
I don't think so. Let me see. I don't think so.
Okay.
I think because you don't have. I don't think you've got anything like telepathy, do you?
No, just I have the premonition stuff. That's it.
Yeah.
Or Yeah, sense unseen. Those are the only things that I have.
Yeah, it's because you need to be able to speak to them and they need to be able to hear you.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
That's good to know for the future. Yeah, so at the moment, again, it's almost like you're communicating through like gestures, really, which you're kind of used to because that's almost how like magic works.
Mm,
Because you've sort of touched on it before.
yeah.
But it's definitely mocking you. And it sort of curls towards you and then it just literally like disappears and like fades away.
Yeah.
And you know it was only there basically just to watch at the end. You don't know if they could really tell what was going on, but that's what it feels like anyway.
It's gone now. The ribbon.
Another apparition to chase. Let's go find the others.
Clean this up.
Oh, yes.
I don't know what we do to clean little.
I am gonna
babies.
say I'm assuming you are versed enough in cleaning up after yourselves.
Yeah.
It would probably be easy enough to make it look like something else happened.
Yeah.
Again, I imagine you guys have been around long enough. Accidents happen. That you would know how to at least
Make
obscure it enough.
Looked like she tripped over and hit her head on something. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, that type of thing. Yeah. And like a piece of glass like gouged her throat or something. You know,
Yeah.
yous are good enough at that.
We'll go back to the club. What time is it?
It's probably coming up about 3 o'clock in the morning.
Like stop at the club and then head back home.
So while this was going on, Lou and Reinhardt were meeting up with Aquila.
I know, I went completely separate to everyone.
No, where did you go?
Lou's gonna go to the one place where he's pretty sure an angry spectre wouldn't come looking for him. So he's gonna go and hang out in. He's gonna go and hang out outside of Prey.
All right, okay. As before, you can't really get close enough to the front of it, but you can almost like join the queue. And even at this time when the club's been open for hours, it's still really busy.
And yeah, he's gonna he'll stay in the queue for a bit until it starts getting a bit close to sunrise. Or until he hears from the rest of the group. But yeah, after a while, he's going to drop down into the sewer beneath the club and kind of just hang out there for a bit. And the only thing he's going to do during that time is to send a message to Lenora. And just goes, just a message saying, in case I don't make it until your visit, I have some friends who will meet you and discuss what I would have. And just know that I have learned my lesson. And I am deeply sorry that I put the family in danger. And yeah, Lou's going to kind of leave it at that until he hears back from anyone else from the group. But is just going to hide out in a place where he thinks he can keep himself and everyone else safe by keeping himself away from them for the time being.
Fair enough. Okay, I am aware of the time, and that it is now 10:30. If you want, we can stop here and we can start off with Reinhardt and Aquila next time.
Yeah.
Well, seems good, yeah.
Yeah.
Seems like a fun bit to stop on.
Yep, a nice little emotional, heart-wrenching scene from Matthew there. I'm
Poor
so
Lou.
sorry. Excellent. So,
Right.
like I say, next time we will start off with Reinhardt and Aquila, and their interesting meeting, and see what happens from there.
We both were just screaming, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, that's not far off it, to be honest.
Yeah. The fuck.
It'll be, what the fuck did you do this time, Reinhardt?
Yeah. I think I can learn. I think I can learn a thing to keep ghosts out. I think it's at second level. I need to check.
Yeah,
Hope
but I
you
think
can.
that's just ghosts. I don't think that keeps it.
I think it's spirits.
That might not keep them out.
I'd need to double check. Like
Yeah.
that would be him doing his research, see if there's even a thing he could do, even attempt to keep play safe.
Yep. Excellent. Well, that is us for
Yeah,
another
cheers, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
session.
Thank
and
you very
we
much.
will be getting back into our usual schedule
Yeah.
of every 2 weeks.
And yeah, our streaming schedule is going to get pretty busy starting next month. So everyone kind of keep an eye out. If you're not in the Wayfarers League Discord, make sure to come and join us there. You can find us there at wayfarersleague.com. And keep an eye out for any announcements in the Discord, because we have got a whole bunch of stuff coming up that is going to be pretty fun.
Yeah.
The
it
calendar
looks
is up.
exciting.
If you look on the website, there's a page called Our Shows, and
Yes.
it's all listed there.
The Twitch schedule is up on the website, and we'll show
Updated
all the
Twitch
stuff we've got
tomorrow.
there. But yeah, we got a lot of cool stuff coming on. If you are watching on Twitch, make sure to follow as well, so that you can get notified whenever we go live. And feel free to support us in any other way you can, through subscribing on Twitch, or liking, subscribing, and commenting on YouTube, and all that good stuff to keep us nice and happy. But we will be back
Another day.
another day. I'm not sure when the next stream is. There is a lot of
Go
stuff
look
going
at the
on.
calendar.
Look at the
Yeah.
calendar.
Help
We'll
yourself.
figure it out.
It's a surprise to us all.
It will be on a day.
It's on
So,
a
yeah.
day.
Yes.
At some point this month.
That ends in Y.
Exactly.
Indeed.
Yeah, you
Uh,
figure it out. It's a mystery.
Everyone,
Good night.
have a good evening, and we'll catch you soon.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.